Hello, hello. Yeah, you're good at that. I'm not. Hey, do you have to turn off the music? Is it on?
Guys.
Hello.
Guys.
I can't hear myself. I can't hear myself. Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh wait, never mind. I got it. We're good.
When it's like quiet, make sure I cannot hear myself from back there.
No, yeah, for real. Hello guys, welcome to today's Eagles on the Air broadcast. Today's match is JV Fort Bend Christian and the Woodlands Christian.
In the pink?
Our pink is our head. The one in the light pink is our. She's like the assistant JV. Mr. Buck's sister.
Actually?
Hey, that one right there? In the dress? Yeah.
Our next two games are the hard ones. Go Force Band. Go Bella. Go Bella.
Number 4 for the Woodlands, back to serve. Into the net.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 1-0 Eagles.
Ella Olson back to serve. This ball is over and in, passed up, over the net. Set up, and a hit over for the middle. Passed up and hit by Brooke. Up. Set up and hit over, tip. Good up by Lillian. Hit over and kill for Bella, number 4.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 2-0 Eagles.
Go Force Band.
Number 1, Ella Olson back to serve. Great serve, passed up. Hit over, passed up by Victoria. A little miscommunication there.
Miscommunication caused an error, so that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 2-1. Woodlands Christian back to serve.
Number 3, back with the serve. Great serve, passed up by Lillian. Set by Ella, rolled over. Hit over, great up, set. With the kill from Brooke Thompson.
It's a great hit by Brooke. The score is now 3-1 Fort Bend. There's a sub. This is Sophia in for Victoria.
Bella Barker back to serve for the Eagles. This ball is over and in, passed up, set to the outside. Great pickup by Sophia and tipped over. Lillian with the pickup, Ella with the set, and Claire with the hit down. That's a kill.
That's a kill for Claire. The score is now 4-1 Fort Bend.
Number 4, Bella Barker, back with the serve. Passed up by the Woodlands.
Wow.
And hit the antenna.
That is a point for the Eagles. The score is now 5-1 Fort Bend.
Bella with the serve. Great up by the Woodlands. And a shank for Lillian.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 5-2. That is 12 in for the libero, number 21 for Woodlands Christian.
Number 7 for the Woodlands, back to serve. Great up by Bella, set up, and hit by Sophia. Free ball over, passed up by Lillian. Set by Ella, and hit over by Brooke. That's a kill.
Great hit by Brooke, finding the spot on the court. That's nobody's there. The score is now 6-2 Fort Bend Eagles.
Number 11, Lillian Drennan, back to serve for the Eagles. Great serve. Tipped over, picked up by Lillian. Tip back over. Set up. Hit by the outside. Great up. Great hustle by the Eagles.
Great hustle there for Fort Bend, but that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 6-3 Fort Bend Eagles.
Number 8 back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. Good serve by number 8.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 6-4 Eagles.
Number 8 back with the serve. This ball is over and in. Great up. Great save. Set up to the outside and hit. Kill for number 13.
The score is now 6-5 Fort Bend Christian. Woodlands Christian are coming back.
Number 8 with the serve. Passed up by Sophia. Set. And into the net.
The score is all tied up now at 6. Woodlands Christian back to serve again.
Number 8 with the serve again.
Hit off the basketball goal. The score is now 7-6 Woodlands Christian.
Number 8 with the serve. Up by Bella. Set up by Lillian. And passed into the stands.
The score is now 8-6 Woodlands Christian.
Number 8 back with the serve. Hit the net. Great save. Over by Ella. Libero passes it up. Set to the middle. Up by Bella. Great save. And it's over. Great tip by O.
Great spot by O to get Fort Bend Eagles a point. The score is now 8-7 Woodlands Christian. Valentina going in for number 12, Brooke.
Number 2, Valentina back with the serve. Good serve by Valentina. Passed up and free balled over. Passed up by O. Set by Ella. Free ball over. Set over, but not able to
And
get
that is
over
a
the net.
Eagles point. The score is now 8-8. It's all tied up.
Valentina back with the serve. Over and in, passed up, and set to the right side. Up by Bella, set by Ella. Big tip over. And hit in by the outside.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 9-8 Woodlands Christian.
Number 13 for the Woodlands Christian back to serve. Great up by Bella. Free ball. Barely over for a kill.
Right over the net on that one. That is a Eagles point. The score is now all tied up at 9.
Number 10, Sophia Morales back with the serve. Great serve. Great up by the libero. Hit over and out.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 10-9 Eagles.
Sophia Morales back with the serve. Up by the libero. Set to the outside. And tip into the Eagle side of the court.
And the score is all tied up at 10. Number 7 went in for the libero. Number 21 for Woodlands Christian.
Number 12 back to serve. This ball is over and in, but shanked over where no one can get it.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 11-10 Woodlands Christian.
Number 12 back with the serve. Passed up by Victoria and tipped over. Ella with the set. Hit over by Bella. Sent back over. Lillian up. A great tip by Ella Olsen.
Great up. Great job by Ella getting up there. The score is now tied at 11.
Claire coming back in for Lillian. And Okensola back to serve for the Lady Eagles.
Okay.
A little miscommunication
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 12-11 Eagles. Okensola back to serve again.
there. Number 13 back with the serve. Great serve and great up by the libero, but
Great serve by O there. The score is now 13-11. Fort Bend Christian.
Okensola back again to serve.
Huh? I have no clue.
And served out.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 13-12 Eagles. Mine's really quiet.
No, it's not.
Oh, never mind.
Number 4 back to serve. Great set and over by Bella. Pass to the outside. Great up by Victoria. And over by Valentina. Great spot. Free balled over.
Great hustle by Ella.
Rolled over by Bella. Set to the outside. Picked up by Lillian. Set to the outside again. Picked up by Lillian. Set to Valentina. This ball is over and in. Set to back row. Great up by Lillian.
Great hustle by Lillian there to get that ball up.
Great up by Victoria.
It's a long rally.
Free balled over. Set to the right side. And in for a kill.
That was a long rally there, but it's a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now all tied up at 13.
Great pickups by Lillian. Number 4 for the Woodlands Christian, back to serve. Over and in for an ace.
The score is now 14-13 Woodlands Christian.
Number 4 with the serve. Passed up by Lillian, set by Ella. Over by Bella. Set up to the outside. Good pickup by Bella, but cannot get it over the net.
Great hustle by the Eagles there, but that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 15-13 Woodlands Christian. That is a timeout for the Eagles. I would like to take a moment to recognize Clay Kaminsky with Fort Bend County Farm Bureau Insurance is a proud sponsor of Eagles on the Air. Fort Bend County Farm Bureau has proudly served the insurance needs of Texas and Fort Bend County residents for over 40 years. Please call Clay for your free insurance quote at 281-723-6594 or look him up online. Thank you, Clay, for your support of Eagles on the Air and Fort Bend Christian Athletics.
And we're back. Number 4 for the Woodlands Christian, back to serve. Over and in, passed up by Victoria, set by Claire, and over by Ella. Set to the right side, shanked off by Valentina.
The score is now 16-13 Woodlands Christian. Woodlands Christian back to serve again.
Number 4 with the serve. Over, passed up by Lillian. Set and free balled over. Set to the outside.
And Eagles couldn't quite get that one up. The score is now 17-13 Woodlands Christian.
Number 4 with the serve. Over, passed up by Bella. Set to Bella. Great ball. Set up by Little Barrow. Tipped over.
Fort Bend couldn't quite get to that one. The score is now 18-13 Woodlands Christian.
Number 4 back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. This ball is over and in. Great hustle by Ella. Great ball sent over. This ball is out.
That is a Fort Bend Eagles point. The score is now 18-14 Woodlands Christian.
Number 1, Ella Olson, back to serve for the Fort Bend Eagles. Over, passed up by Little Barrow. Set up to the right side and tipped over. Great pickup by Lillian. Set over by Bella. Set to the outside and hit out.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 18-15 Woodlands Christian.
Ella is back to serve again for the Eagles.
Ella with the serve. Great serve. Set up to the right side. Hit over. Passed up by Ella. Set by Lillian. And hit over by Bella. Set up to the outside. Great pickup. Set up to Brooke. And it's a kill.
That is a kill for Brooke. The score is now 18-16 Woodlands Christian.
Ella Olsen back with the serve. This ball is in. Ace.
Ace for Ella. The score is now 18-17 Woodlands Christian.
Ella with the serve. Passed up and set to number 3. Great shot and great hustle by Victoria.
Good try by Victoria there. That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 19-17 Woodlands Christian.
Number 3 back to serve for the Woodlands. This ball's over and in. Set up and passed over. Set up to the middle. This ball is out.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 19-18 Woodlands Christian.
Number 4, Bella Barker, back to serve for the Lady Eagles. This ball is over and in. Passed over to Lillian. Set up to Brooke. Great shot. Free balled over. Passed up by Bella. Set by Ella. Free ball over. Great spot. Pass up to the outside. Tip over.
Great hustle by Ella there, but that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 20-18 the Woodlands Christian.
Number 7 for the Woodlands Christian, back to serve. Over and in, passed up. Great hit by Sophia.
Great
And
hustle.
great save. Passed up and tipped over. Set to the outside, rolled over, picked up by Lillian. Ella set to the right side. Great swing by Brooke. This ball is out.
That is a Fort Bend Eagles point. The score is now 20-19.
Must have been a touch or something.
The
Number
score's
7 with the serve. Great pickup.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 22-18. That is a timeout called for the Eagles.
Just like to take a minute here and thank Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's is a proud game sponsor of tonight's game and is serving up quality chicken finger meals at our Sugarland restaurant. Fresh, never ever frozen chicken fingers, homemade cane sauce, crispy crinkle cut fries, creamy coleslaw, and Texas toast brushed with garlic and butter. Visit your Raising Cane's to order some One Love after the game. Number 7, back with the serve. Over and in, passed up by Lillian. Set to Sophia. Great swing. Sent over, passed up. Free balled over by Bella. Sent back over, passed up by Lillian. Set by Ella. Swing by Claire. This ball set up to the outside and a tip over. Sent over.
Great hustle by the Eagles.
Up by Bella. Set by Ella. And down by Brooke Thompson. Free balled over. Passed up by Claire. Set by Ella. Good swing by Sophia. Sent over, passed up by Lillian. Free ball over by Ella. And saved for the Woodlands. Into the net.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 23-18, Woodlands Christian.
Great rally there.
Yes. Great hustle by both teams.
Number 7, back to serve. This ball's over and in, passed up by Lillian. Set up by Ella. Hit down by Brooke. This ball is set to the outside. Free ball over. Set up to the outside. And sent to the bleachers.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 24-18, Woodlands Christian. This is game point for Woodlands Christian.
Number 7 back with the serve. This ball's up. Sent over by Sophia. Set by 12. And into the net by number 8.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 24-19, Woodlands Christian.
Number 11, Lillian Drennan, back with the serve for the Eagles. Great serve. And couldn't be saved.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 24-20, Woodlands Christian. Still game point for Woodlands Christian.
Lillian back with the serve. This ball's over and in. Passed up. Set to the outside. Great hustle by Lillian there.
That is the first set. This final score was 25-20, Woodlands Christian. Special shout out to Memorial Herman for sponsoring Fort Bend Christian Eagles on the Air program. We appreciate all of our sponsors this year to helping us get the things we need.
We're going to take a break here. Mine's on. Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Could you imagine like the ASMR with this? Yeah. Cause like I can hear everything on the set. Can you hear me right now? I do. I do. No, I watch like the sad stuff.
She does before she goes to bed. Puts her to sleep at night.
Not the eating ones. Not the eating ones. Like the ones that are like so weird. I love them. They help me go to sleep. Number 11, Lillian Drennan back with the serve for the Eagles. Great serve. Tipped over.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 1-0 Woodlands Christian.
Number 4 for the Woodlands Christian back to serve. Ball's over and in. Passed up. Set over by O. Free ball out.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 1-1. It's all tied up.
Number 2, Valentina back to serve for the Eagles. Great serve into the net.
The score is now 2-1 the Woodlands Christian.
Number 3 for the Woodlands Christian back to serve. This ball's over and in, passed up by Lillian. Free ball over. Rolled over, passed up by Bella. Hit over by Clover. Picked up by Valentina. Set by Bella and free ball over.
Great free there.
Great save by Ella. Double there for the
And
Woodlands.
that is a Eagles point. The score is now all tied up at 2.
Number 6, Gracie coming in for number 7, Clover. Gracie with the serve. This ball's over and in, passed up. And set to the right side, tipped. Up by Lillian. Past to Bella. Great hit. Set up to the outside. And into the net.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 3-2 Fort Bend Eagles.
Gracie back to serve. Passed up by number 13. Set and hit over. And there was a touch there.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now all tied up at 3.
Number 7 back to serve for the Woodland Christian. Passed up by Lillian. Bella over with the save, sent over. Sub to the middle and tipped down by number 12.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 4-3 Woodlands Christian.
Number 7 back with the serve. Passed up by Lillian. Set by Ella. Big swing by Owen.
That is a kill for O. The score is now all tied up at 4. This is Claire going in for the libero Lillian.
Number 13, Okansola, back to serve for the Lady Eagles. Great serve. Set up by the libero. And swing into the net by number 13.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 5-4 Eagles.
O back to serve. Great serve. Passed up by number 13. Set. And tip over.
The Eagles couldn't quite get to that. The score is now all tied up at 5.
Number 8, back to serve. This ball's over. Couldn't quite get there on that one.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 6-5 Woodlands Christian.
Number 8 for the Woodlands Christian with the serve. Gracie, great up. To Bella, great swing, and that's a kill.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now all tied up at 6. This is Brooke coming in for number 2, Valentina.
And number 1, Ella Olson, back to serve for the Eagles.
And then for Woodlands Christian, 1 came in for 8.
Ella with the serve. Passed up by libero, tipped over and blocked by Claire.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 7-6 Eagles.
Ella Olson with the serve again. Great serve, but this is out.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now all tied up at 7.
Number 13 serving for the Woodlands Christian here. Into the net.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 8-7 Fort Bend Eagles.
Number 4.
This is Clover coming in for Grace.
Number 4, Bella Barker back to serve. Passed up by number 13. Set to the right side and rolled over. Great pickup by Lillian. Set up to Brooke Thompson, and that is in. Oh,
That is-
out. Oh, in.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 9-7 Eagles.
Bella Barker with the serve. Picked up by number 13. Set to the right side. Up by Ella. Set by Lillian. But into the net.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 9-8 Fort Bend Eagles. This is Kendall going in for Bella for the Eagles.
And number 12 back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. Underneath the net.
The score is now 10-8 Fort Bend Eagles.
Number 11, Lillian Drennan back with the serve for the Eagles. Shank.
That is a point for the Eagles. The score is now 11-8.
Lillian back to serve again. Great serve there. Passed up by number 1. Set to the outside and tip.
That's a
Block
block.
by O.
Great block by O there. The score is now 12-8 Eagles.
Number 11, Lillian Drennan with the serve.
Go, Lillian. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good serve.
Served out.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 12-9 Eagles. That is 8 going in for 1 for Woodlands Christian.
Number 4 with the serve. Over, picked up by Brooke.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 12-10 Eagles.
Number 4. This ball's over and in. Passed up. Great tip there. Sub to outside. Great up by Kendall. Sent over by Clover. Sub to the middle. Tip over. Picked up
Great
by
up.
Lillian.
It's a good hustle by the Eagles there, but that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 12-11 Eagles.
Number 4, back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. Passed up by Kendall. Set by Ella. Swing over by Clover. Pass or set to outside. Up by Lillian. Great swing by Brooke. Good pickup by Libero there.
It's a great hustle for the Woodlands Christian.
But into the net.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now all tied up at 12.
Number 4 here with the serve. Great pass by Kendall. Smacked over by Clover. Out.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 13-12 Eagles.
Number
That
2.
is Valentina coming in for Brooke.
Number 2, Valentina back to serve. Great serve there. Free balled over. Up by Lillian. Set by Ella. And over by Clover. Into the net.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 14-12 Fort Bend Eagles.
Number 2, Valentina back to serve.
Got this, Eagle.
Great serve. Set up to middle. Up by Lillian. Set by Ella. Over by Clover. This ball's in.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 14-13 Eagles.
Number 3 back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. Great up by Kendall. Smacked down by O. That's an Eagles point there.
That is a Eagles point. The score is now 15-13 Fort Bend Eagles. Gracie is coming in for Clover for the Eagles, and Bella is coming in for Kendall.
Number 6, Gracie Peschel with the serve. Great serve, picked up by Libero. Up by Lillian. Set up. Hit down and out by O.
The score is now 15-14 Fort Bend Eagles.
Number 7 with the serve. Up by Lillian. But out.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now all tied up at 15.
Number 7, over and in, passed up and set over. Hit over and out by the middle.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 16-15 Eagles.
Number 13, Okinsella, back with the serve for the Lady Eagles. Over, passed up by number 13. And touch, kill.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now all tied up at 16.
Number 8 for the Woodlands Christian, back to serve. Hit right up by Lillian. Set up and hit, blocked by number 12.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 17-16 Woodlands Christian.
Passed up by Bella. Set. Hit over. Great up there.
Miscommunication there for the Warriors, and it is now all tied up at 17. It is 1 going in for 8 for Woodlands Christian, and Brooke going in for Valentina.
Ella with the serve. Bella pass up. And Brooke was out.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 18-17 Woodlands Christian.
Number 13 with the serve. Passed up by Lillian. Set over by Ella. Passed up. Tipped over. Great pick up there. Sent over by Bella. Set to the outside. Up by Gracie. Set by Ella. Over by Brooke. Free ball over here. Gracie with the pickup. And block there.
Good cover by Ella there.
Obero there. Great pickup by Gracie.
And that is a double for the Woodlands Christian. The score is now all tied up at 18. And Clover is coming in for Gracie for the Eagles.
Number 4, Bella Barker back with the serve. And that's an ace.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 19-18 Eagles.
Bella with the serve. Passed up by number 1. Hit over. Ella with the set. With Brooke into the net.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now all tied up at 19. And Kendall is going in for Bella for the Eagles.
Number 12 with the serve. Over. Lillian to Ella. To Brooke. This ball is out.
The score is now 20-19 Woodlands Christian.
Number 12 with the serve.
That is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 21-19 and the Eagles call a timeout.
We'd like to thank Vic Construction is an award-winning remodeling company located in Sugar Land, Texas, serving the Houston area, provided exceptional remodeling services to home and small business owners. Our company is family-owned and operated with over 60 years of combined experience in project design and construction. With a quality-first philosophy, we firmly believe that our clients' lives are being improved through the services we provide. Hashtag improve your world with Fit Construction. Number 12, back to serve. Passed up by Lillian. Set by Ella. Over by Clover. Passed up to the middle. And touch.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 22-19, Woodlands Christian.
Number 12 for the Woodlands Christian with the serve.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. The score is now 23-19, Woodlands Christian.
Into the net.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 23-20.
Number 11, Lillian Drennan, back to serve. Passed up by number 13. Set to the middle and tip. Over by Brooke Thompson. Set to the middle. Hit in.
And that is a Woodlands Christian point. This is now game point for Woodlands Christian. The score is 24-20. There's 8 going in for 1 for Woodlands Christian. That is timeout for the Eagles. I'd like to recognize Southwest Surgical Associates. They are a proud sponsor of Eagles on the Air. They have 20 board-certified surgeons that specialize in general surgery and surgical oncology. They have 9 convenient clinical locations around the Houston area, including 2 offices in Sugar Land. For Southwest Surgical, you can call 713-772-1200 or go to www.southwestsurgical.com. Thank you, Southwest Surgical, for supporting Eagles on the Air and Fort Bend Christian Athletics.
Number 4 with the serve. Passed up. And set over by Brooke. Set up to the right side, into the net.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 24-21, Woodlands Christian. Valentina is now going in for Brooke.
Number 2, Valentina with the serve. Great serve there.
And that is a Eagles point. The score is now 24-22, Woodlands Christian.
Valentina back with the serve. Great serve. Passed up by number 13 to the libero. Free balled over. Kendall with the pickup. Ella to Clover. This ball is touched.
And that is a point for the Eagles. The score is now 24-23, Woodlands Christian. And Woodlands Christian calls a timeout. Stay tuned after this at 6 o'clock for your Eagles varsity volleyball team. They play Woodlands Christian at 6.
Number 2, Valentina, back with the serve. Into the net.
And that is the game. The final score to that set was 25-23 Woodlands Christian.
Make sure to tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. to watch varsity football play St. Joseph. Thank you for tuning in.
Howdy, folks. We are. I am Grant Harrelson,
Here with Jalen Zuber.
and good evening to you all. As we are bringing to you the Lady Eagle varsity volleyball game versus the Woodlands Christian Academy. Here we are. We're about to introduce our teams. We have FBCA sitting at a 15-7 overall record with a 6-2 record in district.
While we have the Woodlands Christian sitting at a 6-4 record overall and a 3-2 district
As
record.
well as FBCA, ranked 8th place in TAPS 4A with Woodlands Christian at.
11th place in TAPS 3A.
This is an extremely important game for the rankings in districts for FBCA and the Woodlands Christian, as well as LSA, because all three teams are tied for first in district as of right now.
Agreed. So right now we'll be coming to introduce the players of Woodlands Christian and FBCA varsity volleyball team.
Our last FBCA Eagles volleyball game, we ended up beating Second Baptist 3-1. Very big game in district play, as we are also averaging 9.8 kills per set.
Yes, sir, with a .157 hitting percentage.
As we were also sitting at 104 total blocks in the year. Truly incredible.
And their digits per set is 12.6 with 200 aces.
As we were averaging 3 aces per set. Now we have the national anthem.
Thank you, God, for your gracious love that endures forever and ever. Thank you for the abilities you've given to these athletes. Thank you for the way that you have blessed them. We pray for your blessing today on the court, that you would let them use their strengths and that they would grow. I pray you would bless the coaches, the fans, the officials, and make everything that is said and done here bring honor and glory to you. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, let's watch some Eagles volleyball.
And we're back here to introduce
First, we'll introduce the Woodlands Christian Academy.
We have number 6, Abigail Williams Adams, a 12th grader. We have number 14, Jordan Booth, a 10th grader. Number 9, Avery Buck, a 10th grader. Number 2, Claire DeWine, a 10th grader. Number 21, Brooke Harris, a 10th grader. Number 10, Madison Steve, an 11th grader. Number 12, Catherine Tucker, a 12th grader. And number 5, Katie Wise, a 10th grader.
Led by head coach Corey Parker. Now, Introducing your Fort Bend Christian Eagles volleyball team.
Fort Bend Christian Academy Eagles.
Freshman number one, Hadley Hodge. Sophomore number two, Miss Sarah Weber. Number three, sophomore, setter Shay Stone. Number four, senior Caitlin Harriman. Number five, senior Madison Glenn. Sophomore, number six, Nina Ramirez. Number seven, Reagan Heflin. Freshman, setter, Ella Olson. Another freshman, number 10, Oya Kansola Todokan. Junior, number 17, Avery Hodge. Junior, number 12, Brooke Byers. Junior, number 20, Bailey Hanner.
Led by their head coach, Alex Edwards.
With managers Gabriela Valadez. This Eagles volleyball team looks ready to play, don't they, Jalen?
So they do.
They greet each other at the net. Lady Eagles and the Lady Warriors circle up. They're about to break to start the first set.
Time to watch some volleyball.
It is game time. It is game time. This is also a very special game for these seniors, isn't it, Jalen? It's their last home game of their high school career as of right now.
Yes, sir. And we already know the crowd is going to be jumping today.
That's why a lot is relying on this game for playoffs and district play. A lot is relying on this game.
So it
Looks like our starters for the Eagles: Sarah Weber, Caitlin Harriman, Bailey Hanner, Brooke Byers, Reagan Heflin, and Maddie Glenn. Oh, we have a sub off the bat. Libero, Avery Hodge.
looks like we're going to have our Woodlands Christian starters. Number 6, Abigail Adams. Number 14, Jordan Booth. Number 21, Brooke Byers.
Brooke Harris. Apologies. Brooke Harris.
Number 21, Brooke Harris.
Woodlands Christian will start off with the serve.
And number 12, Catherine.
Number 5, Katie Wise, sophomore, with the first serve of the game. Let's get it rolling. Ball over the net. Great dig by Avery Hodge. Great hit over the net by Brooke Byers to get the Lady Eagles the first points of this ball game.
Yes, sir. Lady Eagles start up the game strong, 1-0.
Great to get the ball back right after that first serve. Brooke Byers back to serve first for the Lady Eagles. Number 12, Brooke Byers with the serve. Ball over the net. Bump by number 2. Hit back over the net by number 2 as well. Last touch out of bounds by the Eagles. The Woodlands Christian ball. Abigail Adams with the serve. Great setup to Caitlin Harriman for the hit over the net. Woodlands Christian trying to keep it alive. Hitting it back over the net as well. Brooks sets it up for a Kaylin Harriman hit. Ah. Two people have hit the ball, double.
Woodlands Christian able to take the lead 2-1 over the Lady Eagles.
Abigail Adams again with the serve over the net. Great dig by Avery Hodge. Great hit over the net by Reagan Heflin. Woodlands Christian keeping it alive. Ball hits the net. Oh, hits the roof. Wow, you don't see that every day, Jalen Zuber.
But I do want to say that was a great try by Brooke Byers, sorry.
Great effort by the Lady Eagles. Abigail Adams continue to serve. Over. Good bump by Avery Hodge. Maddie Glenn over the net with the hit. Woodlands Christian keeping it alive. Way to keep it alive by Bailey Hanner. Ah, good hustle by Brooke Byers.
Yes, sir, that was a great hustle. You have our Woodlands Christian leading 4-1 over the Lady Eagles.
Abigail Adams continuing to serve, keeping her team alive right now. Ball over the net. Lofting serve. Caitlin Harriman gets it over the net. Oh, great effort by Bailey Hanner. Out of bounds.
Hit out of bounds.
Point Lady Eagles. Oh, we're having a debate right now. Where will the point go? We will see. The refs are conversing at this point in time. Lady Eagles look ready to play. Looking ready to play. Warriors sure did come to play too.
They did.
Lady Eagles discussing game plan right now. I believe they are.
Look like they're giving the point to the Woodlands
I believe,
Christians.
yes. I believe points staying the same. Served over again by Abigail Adams. Bumped by Caitlin Harriman. Oh, hit over by Bailey Hanner. But sadly, the ball went soaring out of bounds.
So which gives
Point Woodlands Christian.
which gives the lead to the Woodlands Christian 5-1 over the Lady Eagles.
Abigail Adams continuing to serve. Abigail Adams with the serve. Avery Hodge with the bump. Set by Shea Stone. Blocked by Woodlands Christian off a Caitlin Harriman hit. Avery Hodge getting it over the net. Set up by the Woodlands Christian. Nice kill.
What a kill.
Nice kill by, I believe, number 2, Claire DeWine.
That was a great kill.
Timeout. Timeout, FBCA Eagles.
Yes, sir. During this first time out, I want to give a thanks to Clay Kaminsky with Fort Bend County Farm Bureau Insurance is a proud sponsor of Eagles on the Air. Fort Bend Bounty Farm Bureau has proudly served the insurance needs of Texas and Fort Bend County residents for over 40 years. Please call Clay for your free insurance quote at 281-723-6594 or look him up online. Thank you for your support of the Eagles on the Air, Fort Bend Christian Athletics.
Fresh out the timeout. Hopefully that was able to stop some of that Woodlands Christian momentum. Abigail Adams continuing to serve. Hit by, bump by, oh, blocked by the Woodlands Christian.
What a block by, looks like number 2 on the Woodlands Christian.
Claire DeWine again, sophomore.
Which gives
Number
the
6 back
Woodlands
to serve
Christian
once more.
7-1 lead.
Ball over the net. Hit by Bailey Hanner. Set up by Shea Stone. Great hit over the net by Reagan Heflin. Nice. Great tip right over the net by Maddie Glenn. Senior Maddie Glenn.
But it looks like they give the point to Woodlands Christian.
Point goes to Woodlands Christian. I believe she might have hit the net. That might have been why they called it. We go Adams once again back to serve. Bumped by Billy Hanner. Set by Shea Stone. Oh, great play by Caitlin Harriman with the hit after the Shea Stone set. Finally get the ball back to the Eagles. Kaylin Harriman back with the serve. Score is 8-2. The Woodlands Christian. Kaylin Harriman with the serve. Ball is up over the net. Great serve. Forcing the Woodlands to play out of their positions. Great hits to get it back over the net for the Woodlands Christian. Reagan Heflin. Great hit, get it back over to the Woodlands Christian sideline, or line. Eagles keeping it alive right now after a miraculous save. Great step by number 5. Number 14 with a little bit of misplacement on that ball. Point Eagles.
I want to say that was a great effort by number 7, Reagan Heflin, to keep that play alive.
Big
actually.
time, big time. Kaylin Harriman back again to serve. Ball over, great serve. Had a lot of velocity on that ball. Maddie Glenn and Bailey Hanner went up to block it after Caitlin Harriman had served that over. Barely missed.
That gives the Woodlands Christian a 9-3 lead over the Lady Eagles.
Number 12 back to serve, Catherine Tucker.
I want to say that was a good
That was
try by Caitlin.
Good effort by Caitlin Harriman for sure. That'll be an ace for Miss Catherine Tucker, senior. Catherine Tucker back to serve again as well. Oh, wow, what a serve. Wow. Great effort by Avery Hodge as well.
Yes, sir. That gives the Woodlands Christian a 11-3 lead over our Lady Eagles.
Catherine Tucker with the serve over, out of bounds. She served that thing straight out of bounds. Point Eagles, 11-7. Gets the Lady Eagles volleyball, the ball back. 17, libero, Avery Hodge, back to serve. Nice serve as number 21 for the Woodlands Christian shanks the ball out of bounds.
Number 21, Brooke
Great
Harris.
serve by number 17, Avery Hodge. This could be the spark the Lady Eagles need right now. Ball over the net, serve by Avery Hodge. Set by number 5. Number 14, line violation. Point Eagles. Avery Hodge will continue to keep this team rolling. Ball is up. Serve is good. Woodlands Christian responds with a set. Going for the light tip. Shea Stone with a great effort play. Bailey Hanner with a tip over. Woodlands Christian keeping alive as well. Number 2 with a hit over. Kaylin Harriman, great effort. Shea Stone with the serve to a Bailey Hanner. Oh, hit the roof. Kaylin Harriman keeping it alive for the Eagles. Avery Hodge setting it up for a Woodlands Christian tip back over to the Eagles side of the net.
I just want to mention that was great teamwork by both teams on that long.
It was a great volley, great volley. Number 2.
Woodlands Christian a 12-6 lead over our Lady Eagles.
Claire DeWine with the serve, responded by Kate Harriman. Reagan Heflin with the hit over. DeWine to Abigail Adams, who misplaces the ball, hits it into the net.
Just a little bit short.
A little short. That'll be point Eagles. Eagles are fighting their way back into this thing.
They are.
Point by point. 12-7. Reagan Heflin back to serve. Ball over. Hit by number 21 for the Woodlands Christian. Oh, good effort by Claire DeWine. It was a good effort. Point Eagles. Reagan Heflin back to serve again. Ball is up. Claire DeWine sets it up to number 14. Mistouched by Reagan Heflin as the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be a point to the Woodlands Christian. 13-8. Number 14, Jordan Booth back to serve. Hit by Caitlin Harriman. Lobbed up to Brooke Byers. Blocked out of bounds by the Woodlands Christian. That'll be a point to our Ladies Eagles volleyball.
Looked like number 6, Abigail Adams, was the one to hit it, to block it out of bounds, actually.
Bailey Hanner back to serve. She's got some power. Here we go. Ball is up. Great serve. Claire DeWine with the hit to I believe number 6, Abigail Adams, as she hits it straight out of bounds. Eagles are fighting their way back into this thing. 13-10. Point by point, they're getting there. Bailey Hanner might just lead it back. Back to serve again. Bailey Hanner with the hit over. Great. Missed touch by 21. Hit over by number 6. Number 7 set up to Bailey. What a play. What a play by Reagan Heflin to Bailey Hanner to get the point on that as well.
Looks like our Lady Eagles are trying to slowly come back into this thing with the score being 13-11.
Bailey Hanner back again to serve. She's keeping it going. Ball over. Miss hit by Abigail Adams. That ball is going out of bounds. That is another point for the Lady Eagles volleyball team. Let's go. Let's keep it going. To tie the game. Bailey Hanner with the ball. Served over. Abigail Adams missed, touched it again. It bounces off the backboard of our hanging basketball rims. But that'll be a point for the Eagles.
13-13. Tie ball game.
Bailey Hanner with the serve. Ball is up. Little knuckleball of a serve. Can't believe I couldn't get a good read of who set that for the Woodlands Christian. 10 hits it over.
17.
Great tap by Brooke Byers. Oh, what touch by the Woodlands Christian. Great effort.
Looks like another line violation, which give our Lady Eagles another point to lead over the Woodlands Christians 14-13.
That means Bailey Hanner can keep on serving.
It sure does.
Here she goes. Bailey Hanner, ball is up. Jump serve over the net. Hit by number 21. Set by number 2. 14 hit it over the net. Great effort by Bailey Hanner. Reagan Heflin hits it back over. Woodlands Christian keeping it alive as well. Abigail Adams going for that spike. Eagles keeping it just back alive. Caitlin Harriman. Great dig by number 14 for the Woodlands Christian. Great soft tip as well. Wow, incredible effort on both sides. That'll be a point to the Woodlands Christian to tie this game back up. Brooke Harris with that serve, bumped by Bailey Hanner. Oh, beautiful tap by Brooke Byers over the net. Oh, set back up to Abigail Adams. Right in the middle of the floor. Nobody was there to make the play.
And that gives the Woodlands Christian a 15-14 lead over our Lady Eagles.
Brooke Harris will continue to serve. Ball over the net. Great serve. Great bump by Avery Hodge. Set up to Caitlin Harriman. Great hit over by Caitlin Harriman after it was ricocheted off a Woodlands Christian player. Point Eagles tie ball game once again. Sophomore Sarah Weber with the serve. Hit to Abigail Adams to clear the line. Back to Abigail Adams with the serve. With the hit back over the net. Great save by Reagan Heflin. Maddie Glenn keeping it alive with the bump over the net. Jordan Booth to clear DeWine. Back to Abigail Adams. Great block by, the game still. Great block by Maddie Glenn. Great tip again by Maddie Glenn. Woodlands Christian keeping it alive still, as well as the Eagles. Caitlin Harriman with the hit over the net. Brooke Harris again with the save. Clear to line. Back to Abigail Adams with the hit. Bailey Hanner. Oh, last touch by Bailey Hanner as the ball goes out of bounds.
And once again, that was great teamwork by both teams.
This looks like a dogfight.
Yeah.
Looks like a dogfight. It's going to be, looks like we're in for a treat tonight, folks. We are in for a treat. Number 5 back to serve. Katie Wise. Straight into the, I believe, straight into the net.
And what that hit is going to let the Lady Eagles tie the ball game, 16-16.
I believe Shea Stone just subbed in for Brooke Byers. Shea Stone with the serve. Great serve over the net. Set by number 5 to Claire DeWine. Oh, way to keep it alive by Eagles volleyball.
By number 3.
Shea Stone dug it out. Ricocheted off another Fort Bend Eagle football volleyball player out of bounds. Great effort, great effort. Abigail Adams back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. Hit over the net. Oh, barely makes it over the net. Hit by Caitlin Harriman. Back to Bailey Hanner. Bumped by Abigail Adams to number 14. Tipped out of bounds by, I believe, Maddie Glenn or Reagan Heflin.
And that gives the Lady Woodlands Christian an 18-16 lead over our Lady Eagles.
Abigail Adams back to serve. Ball over. Bumped by Bailey Hanner. Set by Shea Stone. Hit, set to set to Caitlin Harriman. Blocked, I believe,
by number 2.
number 2, Claire DeWine.
Claire DeWine.
She's a playmaker. Abigail Adams with a serve. Lofty serve. Bumped by Bailey Hanner again. Setter dumped by Shea Stone. Great play. Great high IQ play.
Great way to notice that nobody was in the middle of the court.
High IQ play by her as a sophomore. Caitlin Harriman back with a serve. Great serve by Caitlin Harriman. Hit by number 21. Served up by Claire DeWine. Great block by Bailey Hanner as the ball ricochets out of bounds on the Woodlands Christian side of the court. Great play by the Eagles, keeping it within 1 point, 19-18. The Woodlands Christian is in the lead. Harriman back to serve. She's up. Ball is up. Ball is over. The ball goes soaring out of bounds. Can the Woodlands Christian keep it alive? Ricochets off the roof. That's the 3rd time tonight, I believe. Then it hits the wall. Hard to keep that play alive, especially off a great serve like that.
Yes, sir, it is. And that lets the Lady Eagles tie the game once again, 19-19.
Senior Harriman back for the serve. Ball is over. Hit by 21. Set up by number 5. Claire DeWine with an absolute kill
It was a great
on that.
kill.
Great kill.
By
Phenomenal.
number 2, once again, Claire DeWine, just in the 10th grade.
Catherine Tucker back to serve for the Woodlands Christian Academy. Hit over. Set by Bailey Hanner. Setter dump again by Shea Stone.
And the
Phenomenal
IQ,
play. Phenomenal
IQ.
play by Shea Stone. She is keeping this Eagles team alive right now. They are fighting. 2020, Avery Hodge with the serve. It is up. Hit by Abigail Adams. Back to Abigail Adams. Great hit over the net for a Woodlands Christian point.
That gives Woodland Christian the 21-20 lead over our Lady
Gives
Eagles.
them the ball right back. Claire DeWine with the serve. Hit by Bailey Hanner. Set up by Shea Stone. Back to Bailey Hanner. The ball goes out of bounds. That'll be a Woodlands Christian point. 22-20. That will be the 2nd timeout for the Lady Eagles that are very well still much in this game, Zuber.
Very much so. 22-20, Woodlands Christian.
It is a dogfight.
I want to give a thanks to Raising Cane's, is a proud game sponsor for tonight's game and is serving up quality chicken fingers meals in our Sugarland restaurant. Fresh, never ever frozen chicken fingers, homemade cane sauce, crispy crinkle fries, creamy coleslaw, and Texas toast brushed with garlic and butter. Visit your Raising Cane's to order someone love after the game.
Gotta love some Raising Cane's. Gotta love some Raising Cane's. Some of the best chicken in Sugarland. Claire DeWine with the serve. Back at the game. Hit by Bailey Hanner. Shot by Shea Stone. Tipped over the net by Sarah Weber. Claire DeWine with Abigail. Back to Abigail Adams. Hit over the net. Shea Stone with the Bailey Hanner. Oh, what an effort by the Woodlands Christian Academy. Out of bounds, though, as they responded back from Bailey Hanner's hit, and 21 dug it up. Got it back to her teammates, but they sailed the ball out of bounds. 1 point game. Reagan Heflin back to serve. Ball over. Hit by number 6. Tipped by Claire DeWine. Blocked by Maddie Glenn and Bailey Hanner. Oh, I apologize. Sarah Weber and Bailey Hanner.
And that would add to the 104 total blocks that they have on the season.
Reagan Heflin with the serve. See if she can lead them back. Ball over the net. Set by Claire DeWine. Number 14, ricocheted off by Brooke Byers. Caitlin Harriman keeping the ball alive. Bailey Hanner hitting it back over to the Woodlands Christian side. Hit back over. Reagan Heflin tipped the ball in the air. Avery Hodge, the response. Bailey Hanner with a great hit over. 14 keeping it alive. Number 6 hitting the back over. Responded by Caitlin Harriman. Set by Reagan Heflin for a Woodlands Christian block.
Great
Bailey
block
Hanner was
by
met at
number
the net.
10, Madison Steed, an 11th grader. That gives the Woodlands Christian a 23-22 lead over our Lady Eagles.
Number 14 back, Jordan Booth. Responded by Caitlin Harriman. Reagan Heflin with a beautiful serve from behind. And great play. Great high IQ play by Bailey Hanner to be ready for that serve by Reagan, that set by Reagan Heflin.
And that ties the game, 23-23.
Can Bailey Hanner finish off this set for the Lady Eagles? Let's see it. Oh, timeout, Woodlands Christian. Let's get it rocking, ladies. Once again, as we emphasized in the beginning of this game, this is a huge game for both teams. It can determine, it has a great deal of district placings as well as playoffs. I believe these teams look very evenly matched.
Very evenly matched. Hard work by both teams. Great teamwork by both teams. And it shows in the score, 23-23.
23-23 to 25. Can Bailey Hanner finish this set off? Ball up by Bailey. Hit over the net. Dug up by number 6. Hit another game by toward the line. Sarah Weber met her at the net. That ball stayed in bounds as it got hit over by the Woodlands Christian. I did not get the number of the player. But it was a great hit over, making it a 24-23 game. Woodlands Christian up 1. Ball barely makes it over the net. Tipped over by the Woodlands, back over by the Woodlands Christian for a point, making it 25-23.
And that is the end of the first set.
The Lady Warriors go up 1 set while the Lady Eagles are down. We're at the 2-minute mark of this break between sets. If you are just now joining us, the Lady Eagles are down a set to the Lady Woodland Christian Warriors in a very, very monumental game for their season, as it is the Lady Eagles' last home game of the year. Very important game for these seniors. They want to go out on top. They would love to go out on top for their last home game of their season. The first set was an absolute dogfight of a game, of a set, with both teams going back and forth, exchanging leads about every other possession. We are in for a great game of volleyball tonight. A great game of volleyball tonight. I believe it looks like the Lady Eagles will start off with the serve. Reagan Heflin back to serve first to start off the beginning of the second set. See if the Lady Eagles can dig themselves out of this hole a bit. Reagan Heflin, ball over the net. Responded to by Abigail Adams, set by Claire DeWine. Back to Abigail Adams with the hit. Hits the ceiling, bounces around the ceiling of the gym. Wow, what great play by Avery Hodge, reading the ceiling. Claire DeWine, hit back to Abigail Adams. Tipped by Maddie Glenn and Brooke Byers. The ball goes right behind them into an open part of the gym where no Lady Eagles were to be found. 1-0, the Woodlands Christian. Phenomenal effort by Avery Hodge on that last play as well. Katie Wise with the serve. Great dig by Avery Hodge. Up to Brooke Byers. Great tip right over the net. Responded to by Number 5 with a set. Claire DeWine with a kill. Wow. Tremendous effort by Reagan Heflin. That ball went soaring up into the rafters. She almost dove into the concession stand. Incredible. Phenomenal effort. Katie Wise after it was hit by Avery Hodge. Katie Wise with the serve for the Woodlands Christian. Ball over, bumped by Bailey Hanner. Set by Reagan Heflin. Hit over by Caitlin Harriman, dug out by number 21. Responded back. Maddie Glenn meeting the ball at the point of the net and giving a point, the first point of the set. The Eagles' first point of the set.
Score is 3-1, Woodlands Christian.
Caitlin Harriman back to serve. Ball is up. Ball was hit was served out of bounds by Caitlin Harriman. That will reward a point to Woodlands Christian. Number 6, Abigail Adams back to serve. Abigail Adams with the ball over the net. Hit up in the air by Avery Hodge. Caitlin Harriman sending the ball right back over the net, met by number 21. Katie Wise with the effort play. Hit by number 14 of Woodlands Christian. Bailey Hanner keeping the ball alive as it goes out of bounds. Caitlin Harriman getting that ball right back over as it lands in bounds for the Lady Eagles.
Great hit by Caitlin Harriman to get it just in bounds for another point. Got our Woodlands Christian leading 4-2.
Avery Hodge with the serve. Great serve by Avery. Number hit over by 21, Brooke Harris. 14 with the hit. Great response by Caitlin Harriman. Set up to Bailey Hanner with an absolute murder of a kill. Beautiful hit by Bailey Hanner. Beautiful hit. Serve to Avery Hodge again. Ball over. Hit, responded to by number 14. Bump by number 5. Back to number 14. Avery Hodge with the response to the hit. Set up by Reagan Heflin for another Bailey Hanner hit over the net. Abigail Adams with the response. Up to number 14. Hey, ball goes out of bounds. 2 hits, double.
And that
Apologies.
ties the game for the Eagles. 4-4.
4-4. Avery Hodge has brought them back with some great serves. Here we go. See if we can keep this going. Hit over by Claire DeWine. Hits the rafters. Oh, it's a difficult play to make. Can't make them all. Can't make them all. Great effort
there by Avery Hodge.
Absolutely. She is everywhere. She seems to be everywhere on the court for the Eagles right now. Number 12, Catherine Tucker. Caitlin Harriman bumping it out. Great kill. Apologies for that. Caitlin Harriman set it right back up to Bailey Hanner for a great kill.
And gives them another tie, 5-5.
It's a dogfight. It's a dogfight. Shea Stone, sophomore, with the serve. Ball is up over the net. Responded to by number 14. Hit into the net by number 10, Madison Steed. Point awarded to the Eagles. Momentum is key right now. Momentum is key in this set. Great hit over by Shea Stone. Number 5 with the serve behind her to Claire DeWine with a great kill. Phenomenal. Great play by her. Tying up the game 6-6, the Woodlands Christian. This is a little bit of frustration by the coach. Great dig by Avery Hodge off the serve. Bailey Hanner with a, it looks like we are debating. Point awarded to the Woodlands Christian.
Which gives
Bailey
them the
Hanner
lead.
believes it was on the line.
7-6, Woodlands Christian.
Claire DeWine back to serve. Ball is up. Hit by Bailey Hanner. Hit by Shea Stone. Hit over by Reagan Heflin. Number 21. Set over by number 14. Set by Avery Hodge to the Bailey Hanner kill. The beautiful hit. Beautiful hit by Bailey Hanner. She is on fire right now.
It looks like 3 already in this set to tie the game, 7-7.
Speaking of Bailey Hanner, she is back to serve it. Ball is up. Ball is over. Little bit of surprise by the Woodlands Christian. They respond back. Avery Hodge with the hit. Shea Stone with the set to Reagan Heflin. Ball goes out of bounds.
And that gives the Woodlands Christian a 8-7 lead over our Lady Eagles.
Number 14, Jordan Booth. Serve. Hit by Caitlin Harriman. Shakes to Shea Stone. Tipped by Reagan Heflin. Beautiful tip. Claire DeWine trying to keep it alive to Abigail Adams. Hit up. Contested. Wow. Oh, I believe. Point rewarded to the Eagles for the contact with the net.
Looked like that was a net violation, was it not?
It was a net violation by the Woodlands Christian, tying it up 8-8. Sophomore, number 2, Sarah Weber back with the serve. Ball is up, ball is over. Hit by 21. Set by Claire DeWine to Abigail Adams with a hit as the ball goes flying out of bounds.
Great try by Caitlin Harriman.
Apologies for that. That was Bailey Hanner off the hit. Great dig by Avery Hodge. Up to Reagan Heflin. Great hit over the net. Claire DeWine sets it up for an Abigail Adams hit as the ball lands just right out of Avery Hodge's reach.
And that gives the Woodlands Christian a 2-point lead, 10-8 over our Lady Eagles.
Some great effort is being displayed right now. 21 hit over the net. Responded back on the Woodlands Christian side of the net. Tipped by Abigail Adams. Libero, Avery Hodge to Caitlin Harriman over the net. Woodlands Christian responds to Claire DeWine back to Abigail Adams. Initially blocked by Reagan Heflin and Maddie Glenn, but the ball ends up landing on the Eagles side of the net, making it a 3-point lead for Woodlands Christian.
11-8.
21 back with the serve again. She's keeping them alive right now. Great serve. Hit by Avery Hodge. Back over. Tipped by, I believe, Maddie Glenn. Beautiful tip by Maddie Glenn to get the Eagles their first points in a while. Oh, apologies. I believe my partner, Jalen Zuber, is telling me it was a setter dump by Shea Stone. Reagan Heflin back with the serve. Ball over. Set up by Claire DeWine. Abigail Adams met at the net by Maddie Glenn. Served by Bailey Hanner with the hit. Reagan Heflin. Maddie Glenn with the kill! Beautiful play by Maddie Glenn.
And that was all set up by the beginning of that play with a block by Maddie Glenn.
Absolutely. She's starting it. She's finishing it. Reagan Heflin back again to serve. Great serve to number 21. Set by Claire DeWine. Hit by number 14. Met again by Brooke Byers at the net.
And that adds on to the 104 total blocks that we mentioned at the beginning of the game.
The Eagles got some great momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Reagan Heflin continuing to serve great. Ball over. Hit by 14. Served by DeWine. Up to Adams. Great dig by 17, Avery Hodge. Up to Bailey Hanner for a hit over the net. Hit by 21. Up to Adams again with a tip. Great effort by Caitlin Harriman. Back to Reagan Heflin. Brooke Byers with a beautiful tip. Beautiful soft touch by her on that. When the Woodlands Christian was not expecting that.
Which gives them a 1-point lead over the Woodlands Christian, 12-11.
Ball, mistakenly ball placement by Reagan Heflin on the serve. Everything is okay though. Ball tie game, 12-12. Woodlands Christian ball, number 5, back to serve. Ball is hit over. Bailey Hanner hit. Up to Caitlin Harriman with an attempted hit. Oh, as the ball was blocked by the Woodlands Christian, but the ball went out of bounds. Point awarded to FBCA, 13-12. Senior Caitlin Harriman now back to serve. See if they can hold this lead. Caitlin Harriman, ball up. Oh, barely does not make it over the net. Ties the game right back up. Abigail Adams, the senior of this team, serves it over. Hit by Bailey Hanner with a beautiful, phenomenal kill by Maddie Glenn.
Great kill.
She is on fire as she is subbed out for Sarah Weber.
Which gives them the lead 14-13 over Woodlands Christian.
Avery Hodge, she's had a great serving night tonight. See if she can keep it up right here. Ball over, hit by 14. Serve on number 5, back to number 2. Blocked her, there's lead. Eagles get the ball right back over the net. Set to number 5, killed by number 2, Claire DeWine. Great play by her. Great play for the Woodlands Christian to tie this game back up.
Substitution, 21 for number 10, Brooke Harris for Madison Steed.
Catherine Tucker serves the ball into the net.
And gives the Lady Eagles a 1-point lead over Woodlands Christian.
Shea Stone.
15-14.
Shea Stone back to serve for the Lady Eagles. She's also had a great night. She's just had an overall great night so far. Accidentally serves it out of bounds. All good, all good. Tie game 15-15. Claire DeWine back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. Hit by libero Avery Hodge. Served back up to Bailey Hanner. Initially met at the net as the ball goes soaring backwards onto their court out of bounds. Point awarded to the Eagles. Bailey Hanner with the serve. Ball is up. Ball is over. Hit by Abigail Adams. To number 9. Ball goes soaring up in the air. Number 10 hits it into the net for an Eagles, for a FBCA Eagles point.
Which gives them a 2-point lead, 17-15, Lady Eagles.
Bailey Hanner back to serve once more. Ball is up. Hit into the rafters by number 6, and the ball just goes soaring straight down. It's hard to read that ball once it gets all high up in there and it starts hitting off the.
Bouncing around. You can
absolutely. It gets difficult. Back it off the beat of the year advantage. 18-15 Eagles. Ball over by Bailey Hanner. Hit by 21. Hit over the net by 21. Met by Sarah Weber at the net. Great high IQ play by Sarah Weber to go ahead and get up there. Make sure the ball wasn't on their side. Make sure it wasn't on the Lady Eagles side. And that's a timeout for the Woodlands Christian.
Going into this
trying to slow down the Lady Eagles momentum. We'll see if it does. 19-15 at the timeout. Looks like the Eagles were able to gain some very valuable momentum during those last couple of possessions, giving them a 4-point lead, 19-15. They need 6 more points to close this thing out and finish off this set. They're playing a very high effort game. Both teams flying around the ball, diving, making plays. Some even borderline running into the concession stands. They want to make the play so bad. It's great to see. It is great to see. Bailey Hanner back to serve out of the timeout. Ball is up. Over. Hit 21. Claire DeWine with a set up to number 14. Great hit by Shea Stone as it just puts Caitlin Harriman in an awkward spot to make a play from behind. That'll be a point to the Woodlands Christian, 19-16. Jordan Booth back with the serve. Ball is up. Little bump by Caitlin Harriman. Back to Caitlin with a great hit. There we go. She was met at the net, but the ball goes right off the Woodlands Christian's fingertips for a point.
Looks like they give us a line violation there to let the Lady Eagles go up 20-16.
Sarah Weber with the serve. Set by Abigail Adams. Set again by Claire DeWine. Back to Abigail Adams. Great kill by Abigail Adams. Making it a 3-point game. They are cutting down this Eagles lead. Just chopping it right down. Number 21, Brooke Harris, back to serve with a fireball of a serve. Back to Maddie Glenn with a kill! Phenomenal play by Maddie Glenn. She is killing it right now. She is making the most of this last home game as she is a senior. Beautiful game by Maddie Glenn.
4-point lead for the Lady Eagles.
Reagan Heflin back to serve for the Eagles. 4 points away from winning the set. Ball is up, ball is over. Claire DeWine set. Hit over by the Woodlands Christian. Set up by Avery Hodge to Bailey Hanner as the ball just ends up flying out of bounds. But the Eagles maintain their lead, 21-18.
3-point lead by the Lady Eagles, 21-18.
Katie Wise back to serve. Sophomore. Ball is up. Ball is away. Narrowly makes it over. Nice little setter dump by Reagan Heflin. Avery Hodge with the incredible effort. Hit up by Bailey Hanner. Hit over by Caitlin Harriman. Set up by number 5. Declared DeWine with a kill. Avery Hodge is just, she's everywhere. She is making plays.
Try. Even though it goes out of bounds, that was a great try.
Great effort by Avery Hodge. With some crazy little flexibility too. Got her in some awkward positions. Katie Wise with the serve to Avery Hodge. Hit set up by Reagan Heflin with a hit over by Bailey Hanner. Sponsored by Brooke Harris. To number 14, hit over. Nice little one-arm hit by Avery Hodge. Little awkward play on the net. Very difficult play to make.
Look like the Woodlands Christian are trying to fight back into this thing. Lady Eagles up by 1, 21-20.
The Woodlands Christian has fought and clawed back into this game, being down 4, 19-15. Hunting the Eagles just 2 more points. Timeout, timeout. Eagles trying to slow down that Woodlands Christian momentum. Good timeout, good timeout.
This has been a great back and forth game by both teams. Great teamwork.
Absolutely, you can see why LSA, Woodlands, and FBCA are all tied for first in district. It's a very even playing field. How about Maddie Glenn? She is having a ball game.
Having great blocks on the front row.
Absolutely, she is meeting everything. She is killing every single set she is getting. She's having a phenomenal game. Along with setter Shea Stone and along with Bailey Hanner as well, with great effort played by Avery Hodge. Katie Wise with the serve into the net. That is huge for the Lady Eagles.
Giving the Lady Eagles a point right out of the timeout. 22-20, Lady Eagles.
Maybe that. I guess that kind of iced her a little bit. That timeout might have iced her a bit. Caitlin Harriman with the serve for the Eagles. Right back at it. Ball back into the net. It's okay though. Everything's all right. Woodlands Christian with the ball right back. Number 6 with the serve. Ball over. Hit by Caitlin. Serve with a kill. Met at the net. Maddie Glenn. Great play by Woodlands Christian. You got to tip your hat to that play. High IQ play. Great effort.
Woodlands Christian that point. That was a great block by number 2. Claire DeWine.
Number 6, Abigail Adams with the serve. Avery Hodge with the dig. Set by Reagan Heflin with a Bailey Hanner hit right off the dome of number 6 as it flies out of bounds.
To give the Lady Eagles a 23-22 lead. This is a close one.
Beautiful game right now. Beautiful game right now. Can Avery Hodge put him over with this serve? Ball is up. Ball is over. Responded to by number 6. Set up to Claire DeWine with a kill. Wow. Tying the game up. 23-23.
Another great hit by number 2, Claire DeWine. Just a 10th grader.
Number 12 back to serve. Responded to by Hodge. Hit up by Heflin. Hit over by Brooke Byers. Woodlands Christian keeping it alive on their side. Great dig by Avery Hodge. Set up by Reagan Heflin to a Bailey Hanner tip over the net. Great play. I don't even know what's happening. This is incredible. Bailey Hanner with a beautiful kill. Beautiful kill.
That was a great kill.
Apologies, I lost the ball there for a second. As the Woodlands Christian and the FBCA were exchanging the ball. Timeout by, I believe, the Woodlands Christian.
We'll
be right back after. All right, we are back. If you are just now tuning in, you are in for a dogfight, folks. 24-23. Eagles up one in the second set. They are down a set as well. Shea Stone with the serve over the net. Abigail Adams set up to Claire DeWine with a tip. Oh, wow, phenomenal effort trying to keep this game alive.
And that ties the game, 24-24. One more point. Who's going to get it?
Claire DeWine. Claire DeWine with the serve. Oh, response to by Caitlin Harriman. Bailey Hanner trying to keep the ball alive as the ball was going out of bounds. The last touch by the Lady Eagles, 25-24.
And that give the Woodlands Christian the set 2 win.
Claire DeWine for the Woodlands Christian is having herself a ball game.
Blocks, spikes, everything.
She's doing it all for him. Sets. She's doing just about everything for him.
I want to give a special shout out to Memorial Herman for sponsoring the Fort Bend Christian Eagles on the air program.
Bailey Hanner with the hit over the net. Response set by Claire DeWine. Up, met at the net. Ball is still on the Eagles side. Hit over by Bailey Hanner as the ball plops right onto the Eagles side. Bailey Hanner back to serve. Ball is up. Ball is over. Oh, two Woodlands Christian fighting for the ball. Ball hit back over Avery Hodge. Set by Shea Stone. Caitlin Harriman with the hit over. Ball goes into the rafters. Set by Claire DeWine, number 14 hit. Met at the line by Reagan Heflin and Sarah Weber. Got the ball ricochets out of bounds after the hit. 26-25. Can the Woodlands Christian finish off this set? Jordan Booth back with the serve. Ball is over. Hit by Caitlin Harriman. Shea Stone back to Caitlin Harriman. Point! Point, lady! Oh, we have conversing with the ref. What is the point? Oh, I believe.
And they looks
Point
like they give the
Eagles.
point to the
Point Eagles. Sarah Weber with the serve. Claire DeWine back to Abigail Adams with the hit. Ball goes soaring out of bounds. We're having a little bit of malfunction with the score as of this moment. I believe it is 27-26. I believe it is 27-26. Yes. Woodlands Christian tying the game back up with that serve. 27-27, tie game. This is an absolute dog fight right now. Number 7, Reagan Heflin back with the serve. Ball is up, ball is over. Hit by number 14. Set by DeWine. Back to Adams. Great dig by Avery Hodge. Set by Reagan Heflin. Beautiful tip over the net by Bailey Hanner. 21-14. Hit by Hanner. Ball goes into the rafters. Avery Hodge keeping the play alive. Hit over by Reagan Heflin. Beautiful, beautiful. Met at the net by Maddie Glynn. Met at the net.
And it looked like there's a line
I
violation
believe
by
another
Caitlin
possible
Harriman.
line violation. We have a sub for the Woodlands Christian as well, as Katie Wise comes in for number 9, Avery Buck. Puts the Woodland Christian up 1. Katie Wise back for the serve. Ball is up. Avery Hodge with the serve, or with the hit. Caitlin Harriman with a running tip as the ball goes out of bounds. This puts the Eagles down 2-0. It's an uphill battle from here for the Lady Eagles. Uphill battle from here.
I want to give a special shout out to the Memorial Herman for sponsoring the Fort Bend Christian Eagles on the air program. We'll be right back.
All right, howdy, howdy. We are back to start the third set of 5. Lady Eagles, if you are joining us out of the break, Lady Eagles are down 0-2 down 2-0 to the Lady Warriors of the Woodlands Christian Academy. They are in. It is uphill battle from here for the Lady Eagles. Katie Wise, I believe the Woodlands Christian will be starting off with a serve. Yes, they will. Katie Wise, who ended it with them at the end of the last set, will start for them as well. This next one. Katie Wise over the net. Responded to by Avery Hodge. Set by Shea Stone. Hit by Caitlin Harriman. Killed by Caitlin Harriman. Great play by the senior.
Great way to start off the third set as well, to give the Lady Eagles a 1-0 lead.
Absolutely. I don't believe in the beginning of those other 2 sets we ever started off with a lead.
We didn't. Might be a game changer there.
Absolutely. Huge for momentum. Reagan Heflin with the serve. Starting us off. Ball over. Hit by number 14. Served by Katie Wise. Tipped by Claire DeWine over. Great one-arm hit by Avery Hodge. Setter dump by...
Great effort. But that ties the game.
Ball will shoot under the net.
1-1.
Abigail Adams back with the serve. Senior. Ball's up. Bailey Hanner. Ball goes over the Raptors. Hits the light. Caitlin Harriman with the hit back over. Set by Adams. Set by Wise. Spike by 14. Jordan Booth. Great play by her.
Great hit to get it just in bounds.
Some major frustration on the Eagles court. Woodlands Christian back with the hit. Avery Hodge to Caitlin Harriman. Great hit by Caitlin over the net. Hit by 21 over to Jordan Booth, back over. To a Caitlin Harriman hit by Brooke Harris. To DeWine over to Heflin. To Byers. To Harriman over the net. Woodlands Christian keeping it alive on their side of the court. To a Booth hit. Incredible hit. Incredible hit by Jordan Booth. God, tip your hat to that one. Hit it to where nobody else was on the court.
To give them a 3-1 lead over our Lady Eagles.
Phenomenal effort by Avery Hodge as well. Number 6 with the hit over. Reagan Heflin with a set. Caitlin Harriman really bringing the heat on the hits. Katie Wise with the ball hit over. Up to Maddie Glenn with a beautiful tip. She's been having a phenomenal game. To Katie DeWine. Ball ricochets off of the forearms of Avery Hodge into the FBCA Eagle stands. This looks familiar. 4-1. Similar score to the beginning of the first set. Abigail Adams back to serve for the Woodlands Christian. Tipped over the net. Hit by Bailey Hanner. Set by Reagan Heflin. Hit by Caitlin Harriman. Met at the net. Ball back over. Set by Hodge. Back to Harriman. Oh, I believe 2 touches. I believe it was 2 touches by the Eagles.
During our timeout, I want to give a thanks to Vic's Construction as an award-winning modeling company located in Sugar Land, Texas, serving the Houston area, providing exceptional remodeling services to home and small business owners. Our company is family-owned and operated with over 60 years of combined experience in project design and construction. With a quality-first philosophy, we firmly believe that our clients' lives are being improved through the services we provide.
All right, 5 seconds back till the game starts.
Coming out of this timeout, our Lady Eagles are down 5-1.
The Eagles need a spark right here. They need a spark right here to stay alive in this ball game. It's time to fight, Eagles. It's time to fight. Adams continuing to serve for the Warriors. Hit by Bailey Hanner. Set by Heflin. Hand to the net by Hanner. Frustration by the Eagles coach. Cannot blame her. Woodlands Christian with the serve. Hit by Hanner. Set. Oh, wow. Good idea. Great idea by Maddie Glenn off the serve, off the set by Reagan Heflin.
Woodlands Christian lead this game 7-1.
Abigail Adams continuing to serve. Lofty serve, hit by Bailey Hanner. Set by Heflin. Maddie Glenn with the hit back over, hit by 6. By Wise to DeWine with a kill. Great kill by the Woodlands Christian Academy off of the forearm of Avery Hodge. She's just everywhere tonight. Adams continuing to serve. Ball over. Hit by Caitlin Harriman. Again by Bailey Hanner. A ball over the net by Heflin. Hit by Wise to DeWine with a tip over. Bailey Hanner just a bit out of position. A little bit of miscommunication, it looks like. Trying to keep the spirits up.
And our Lady Eagles go down 9-1.
Number 1, Hadley Hodge, the sister of Avery Hodge, coming in for Miss Bailey Hanner. Number 6 with the serve again, Adams. Harriman met at the net by the Woodlands Christian. Avery Hodge with the hit. Brooke Byers getting it back over the net. Served by Wise to DeWine with a tip over. Touched by Hodge, hit by Heflin. Once again by Hodge. Harris keeping it alive. Back to DeWine for a kill. Wow, right. She absolutely threaded the needle on that. The Eagles are down 9, 10-1. They need a momentum swing. Adams continuing to serve. Once again, great effort by the Eagles. They're having a hard time stopping the momentum of the Warriors. Number 10 coming in for Caitlin Harriman. Freshman Oyen Consola Ayed Otokan. Wow, great kill again by Claire DeWine. This Woodlands Christian Warriors volleyball team is absolutely on fire. I believe they have scored 11 unanswered points. 11 unanswered points by the Warriors volleyball.
12 unanswered points, partner.
Oh, it is 12.
We led this off 1-0.
Yes, it is 12 unanswered points by the Woodlands Christian. Eagles got to pull something out of that bag. They got to get something going. They got to keep it going. They got to keep it going. They can't give up. They cannot give up right now. They got to keep fighting. Got to keep that Eagle fighting them. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Frustrations. Water's boiling. Got to keep the composure. Got to fight back. Adams continuing to serve along with these 12 unanswered points. Ball is over. Hit by Hodge. To Heflin. To Hodge. Ball goes out of bounds off the Hodge hit. Hanner coming back in for Hadley Hodge. See if Hanner can bring a spark to this streak of the Warriors. Great hit by Hodge. Set up to Harriman with some fire on that hit. Running hit by Adams. Set or dump by Heflin. Claire DeWine with a hit to Booth. Diving play after the tip the line by Heflin. Ball goes untouched ball goes out of bounds off the Eagles.
Woodlands Christian lead 14-1.
Hit by Hanner up to Maddie Glenn with a me at the net. Great hit by Maddie Glenn over the net to finally shut down that Woodlands Christian run. Caitlin Harriman.
Maybe that could be a turnaround for him, right?
Major turnaround opportunity right now. Caitlin Harriman back to serve. Ball is up. Ball is over. Great dig by Booth. Back to Booth with a hit over. Bailey Hanner just out of position. The Woodlands Christian has been able to just pinpoint spots in the court where they want that ball, and they're getting the points for it.
They lead 15-2.
Senior Catherine Tucker back for the hit. Great dig by Hodge to Heflin for a Maddie Glenn kick. I believe the ref is, says that Maddie Glenn has touched the net. The Eagles will not be rewarded for that point. They're down 14 as the Lady Eagles are down 16-12. Tucker with the serve. Hodge to Heflin to Hanner. Great response by 12. Back to 14. Hit by Hodge. Great hit by Hanner, getting it over the net. Jordan, oh wow, off the speaker of the chin. Ball goes out of bounds.
That's a hard play to make when it's hitting off the
Very
top
hard
of the
play to
ceiling.
make. The Eagles got to keep fighting. They can't give up now. 17-2, down 15. Number 6.
Nina Ramirez.
Nina Ramirez, sophomore. Catherine Tucker continuing to serve. Great hit by Hodge. Heflin to a Maddie Glenn kill. Great play by Maddie Glenn. Continuing to try to light the match for this Eagles volleyball team.
Sophomore Sarah Weber comes into the game for Maddie Glenn.
Avery Hodge back to serve. She's had a great serving night tonight. 21 Brooke Harris. Set up to Claire DeWine. Ball ricochets off FBCA. It'll be Woodlands Christian ball. Brooke Byers trying to give some words of encouragement to her Eagles volleyball team. Hit up in the air by Byers. Bounces off the ceiling. Hit by Heflin. Bailey Hanner, ball is up. Woodlands Christian keep that ball alive. The ball is just not landing in the favor of the Eagles at this point. The Woodlands Christian are playing an incredible ball game right now.
As they lead 19-3.
Claire DeWine with the serve. Hit by Hanner. Then by Heflin, back to Hanner with an absolute missile. Sadly, it goes out of bounds. Claire DeWine will continue to serve. Ball is up. Ball is over. Hit by Harriman. Ricochets off the ceiling. Harriman retreats away from the ball, leaving an open spot in the floor. No one filled in her spot. The ball fell right in the gap. Eagles down 18, 21-30. Kaylin Harriman hit to Bailey Hanner with a running little hit. Great hit by Bailey Hanner. That could get the spark back going. Bailey Hanner could have just lit that match for the FBCA ladies volleyball team. Let's keep it going, ladies. Let's get this momentum back. 21-4. Sophomore Shay Stone back to serve. It's like a little double hit by the Woodlands Christian as the ball goes into the net. All right.
Great
Looks like
block by number 2, Sarah Weber, and number 7, Reagan Heflin.
Looks like we could be at the beginning of a comeback. Shay Stone with the serve. Set it by Claire DeWine to 14. Hit up by Harriman. Hit over by Hanner. Hit from 10. Hit from Harris. Harriman with the hit. Set to Shay Stone with a kill by Bailey Hanner. They're getting this momentum back, ladies and gentlemen.
Look like they're trying to make a comeback. 21-6, Woodlands Christian.
Game is not over yet, folks. Shay Stone with the serve. Harris with the response. Hit over by number 6, Abigail Adams, off Bailey Hanner, touches Sarah Weber. Ball seems to fall right in between the middle of both of them after.
And puts the Woodlands Christian Warriors up 22-6.
Ball does not make it over after the Bailey Hanner hit. 23-6. Jordan Booth back to serve. Hit by Hodge. Shay Stone with the set. Up to Bailey Hanner with a beautiful tip. Inbounds. That'll be a point. 23-7.
And as we've been seeing all night, that was great IQ by Bailey Hanner.
Great IQ. On both teams have displayed some great high IQ plays. Bailey Hanner with the serve. Ball is up to Brooke Harris. by DeWine. Met Abigail Adams met at the net. Harriman going for a tip over. All right. It's 24-7. The Woodlands Christian. 21 Brooke Harris back to serve. Ball is up. Hit by Hodge. Set by Stone. Running hit by Hanner. Hit by Harris. Up to Booth. 14. Hit by Hodge. Keeping this thing alive. Hanner keeping it alive as well. Harriman getting that ball over the net as it goes out of bounds. That is the ball game. The Woodlands Christian win 3-0 in a hard-fought game, in a hard-fought loss for the Lady Eagles.
At the end of set 3, I would love to give a shout out to Southwest Surgical Associates. Is a proud sponsor for Eagles on the Air. They have 20 board certified surgeons that specializes in general surgery and surgical oncology. They have 9 convenient clinical locations around the Houston area, including 2 offices in Sugar Land. For Southwest Surgical, you can call 713-772-1200 or go to www.southwestsurgical.com. Thanks for Southwest Surgical Associates for